Hello YouTube, this is Billy. Today I'm doing an open box review on the Henry model H009 3030. Getting a look at the box that comes in. Let's see, it says made in America. Right here, why buy Henry? Made in America, lifetime warranty, that's always good. #1 customer service, that's a really good thing, and reliable and accurate. Before purchasing this rifle, I did some checking of reviews online, and all of the reviews was really good reviews, so I felt confident in purchasing this new rifle. So let's look at the rest of this box here. On the back side, let's see, it's got a now this is a very good warning. It says that this product can expose you to lead. So yeah, that's kind of funny when you think about it. In any event, this warning here is a really good warning to bring to attention. Keep all firearms completely away from children, so that children are not able to be around them and keep them locked up and such. In any event, well, let's go ahead and get this box open and take a look. Okay, let's see here. And here. Now, I purchased this just a little bit ago. Let's see. Got the rifles in a bag here. We'll just slide this out of the bag. Okay, so obviously we've got the firearm itself. And there's a piece of paper inside the bag. Let's see what this is. Warning, inspect for ammunition first. So yes, that's a golden rule. You always want to make sure that the gun is not loaded. Anytime handling a gun, you always want to assume that it's got something in it and proceed safely. Now, this is an open box review of a brand new rifle. So to look and make sure there's nothing in there, which looking out, all I did was open the lever there, and right here in the side I can see the barrel and it's completely empty, and the tube where it holds more ammunition here is right here. So this piece here, I don't know how well you can see that, but you see this little groove right here, and this piece right here, you just turn it, and then that little thing comes over to here, and then you can pull this tube out, and this would be the tube where you would load the ammunition. So this port right here, this is where you would drop the ammo. And so I'm just going to set this tube down for a moment, and then so there's nothing in there at all. It's completely empty. So let's get a good look at this weapon here, this rifle. They're really good reviews. It's very beautiful. I don't know how good you can see that, but this wood it's really pretty, and the machine work on it is just really nice. Now I'm going to slowly release the hammer, because it's never a good idea to dry fire. So I'm just squeezing the lever action. I'm putting a little pressure on it, and I got my thumb on the hammer, and I'm squeezing the trigger, and I'm slowly letting the trigger, the hammer come forward. So now the hammer's in a forward position. That's how I like to store my rifles, with the hammer in this type of position and completely unloaded. And I actually put a lock on all of mine, so that all of mine are locked up until I get where I'm going, whether it's target shooting or hunting. In any event, here's a really good look at it if you can see it. It's the bluing on the steel. Very, very beautiful gun. Very, very comfortable. It's very nice. It feels really, really nice, and it's got the little mounting here and the little mounting here. That way you can put a sling on it. I'm sure at some point I will add a sling to it. Now, of course, this is a brand new rifle. I have not shot this yet, so I will soon be making a video of shooting it. So, in this video, I just wanted to go over the open box review, and as soon as I get a chance, I will get out to the field and do a review of the first rounds through it. Okay, so in this position with the hammer like that, and the tube, to get that tube back in, I'm just sliding it in, and there's a really small little nipple there, and I'm just lining that nipple up with, if you can see that little groove there, as I slide it in, I'm just lining it up with that little groove and pushing it down and then turning it. And when you turn it, it locks it into this spot here and keeps it nice and where it's supposed to be. So if you were going to load, you would drop them in right here, and the tip of the bullet would be facing the same way as it's going to come out this way. And you can see the fat part right here. That's where the back of the bullet, so the back of the bullet, so it would go in like this, the tip here and this part here, you just slide it in here and it would drop in, and then you would put 5 of them inside there. Now, after you get one loaded into the chamber, you could drop another, and then you would have 1 in the chamber, and then 5 down here in this tube for the lever action. So now back to getting this tube back into place. So we just slide it in, line that little nipple up with the groove, push down and turn, and see, now that's where it needs to be. Now, in the box, let's see what we got here. We've got an inspection tag. This is really comforting to know that this inspection tag is here and it exists. In my opinion, it shows that a company cares. It shows that they want to make sure that they're giving decent product, if not above decent product, because they actually care about getting good product to customers. It shows a test fire check. And over here, this is actual people that have signed off on this inspection. So somebody did a test fire, and after the test fire, they checked to make sure it did not have ammunition, and they signed it. And then here's an ammunition inspector, and then they also checked it for ammunition. So that's 2 people that have signed off on that. And then the final inspection and checking for ammunition, that's a 3rd person that this went through. And then the packaging, and even in packaging, one more time they check for ammo. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people making sure that this gun makes it to a customer without ammunition in it, and a successful test fire. It's even got the date stamped on it. This date is looks like April of 2022. Right now it's October, early October. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So this gun is about 6 months ago. This inspection took place, and that's very, very comforting to see such care in their quality. Now, right here, it looks like we've got a Henry book. It's instruction manual. I'm sure it's like most instruction manuals. I'm sure it's nice and lengthy. Table of contents, that's nice, so that you can skip to anything that you want to. If you're interested in certain thing, you can just skip right to it. It looks like a well-made pamphlet. I love pictures, so I'm definitely a picture guy. So looks like a very nice manual that they put in there, and of course it looks like they've got the Henry tag, or the Pride in American Made. And there's nothing else on this side, but on this other side right here, this would be the gun safety lock. So let's go ahead and put this on. So an instruction manual if you needed for your safety lock. It comes with 2 keys. That's always great, because you can put one up so that you have backup, and then in an event, so I'm just putting the key in and turning it, and in the turn position, this end just pops out, and then to get it to lock, you just insert it in, and while you're applying pressure, pushing in, or you push in while it's in there good, and then turn it back, and then pull the key out, and now it's in a lock position. So now we're just going to go ahead and get this on the rifle. So I'm going to insert the key, turn it, and while it's in that turn position, just pop this end out. Now I'm going to go ahead and get this locked. And before I lock it, even though it's only been me handling it because I just took it out of the box, I'm going to still make sure that there's nothing in there. There is nothing in that right there, and there's nothing in this tube. I'm going to go ahead and close the slide and get the hammer released very carefully and slowly. I only store my rifles with the hammer in that position. I believe it keeps the firing pin and all the mechanisms in better shape and handling. So to get this locked, all I'm going to do is come around it like this, and then I'm going to, now the key is still in that turn position. Now I'm just shoving this in there, okay? And then after it's in there good, then I'm turning that key and pulling the key out. And see, now it's locked, that if somebody was trying to do something with this, they would never get anywhere, because that is locked. You can't get nothing in there. You would not be able to use this. But I also put it in a bag or case and put it in a safe. So in the event, this was the open box review of the Henry model H009. Well, everybody be safe out there. Good luck.